The story begins in the year 1952. In Romania, an old and deserted monastery was trapped in deep darkness. Suddenly, inside that monastery, two nuns are seen running in fear. In their hands, they hold a burning cross, and in their eyes, pure terror. They open a heavy iron door that had been sealed for centuries, the place where an ancient demon, Valak, had been imprisoned. One nun holds the door while praying, but from the darkness, horrifying shadows emerge and attack her. The other nun realizes that if she doesn't escape and warn the outside world, the demon will spread into the human realm. A few days later, news of this reaches the Vatican. The senior priests understand that something supernatural is at play. To investigate this mystery, they send Father Burke, an experienced priest who has faced demons and evil spirits before. And so, the journey begins. The desolate Romanian mountains, dense forests, and an atmosphere filled with dread. Burke and a young novice arrive there. That's where they meet Frenchie, a local man who was the first to discover the nun's body. Frenchie is humorous by nature, but deep inside, he too is shaken. He admits that ever since he saw the corpse, strange things have been happening to him. Together, the three head towards the monastery, unaware of what awaits them inside: death, darkness, and a power strong enough to consume the human soul. The closer they get, the more terrifying the surroundings become. A chilling silence, cold winds, as if some unseen force is warning them. Finally, they reach the monastery. From the outside, it looks quiet, but inside, it's nothing less than terrifying. Broken walls, unfinished statues, and unknown whispers echoing through the halls. The young novice starts having strange visions. Sometimes she sees the shadow of a nun, sometimes glowing red eyes piercing through the dark. She realizes the terrifying truth. The black nun from her nightmares has now become reality. Father Burke tries to uncover the history of this monastery. Through old books and records, he learns that centuries ago, a dark cult tried to summon the devil here. Their rituals and black magic were so dangerous that the church had to seal the monastery. But during that time, a demon appeared. Though it was imprisoned, it was never completely destroyed. Now, after centuries, Valak is trying to escape again. That night, the monastery reveals its true nature. Frenchie suddenly feels someone following him. He sees something in the dark, but no one is there. Then, a cold shadow touches him. Before him stands the same nun, her face deformed, her eyes burning red with blood. Frenchie somehow manages to escape. Meanwhile, Father Burke wanders into the cemetery, where he hears whispers. Suddenly, the ground collapses, and he falls into a coffin. The lid shuts on its own. Burke screams for help, but no one can hear him. He is saved just in time, but it becomes clear. Valak is slowly trying to break them down. That night, the novice's visions grow worse. In her room, she sees horrifying images, and she realizes that if they don't act soon, they'll all be doomed. Further investigation reveals the monastery hides a sacred relic, holy blood of Christ. That blood is the only weapon strong enough to defeat Valak. The three venture into the dark catacombs, searching for it. Finally, they find the relic. But before they can use it, Valak appears, its power overwhelming. Father Burke is knocked down, struggling for his life. The demon, cloaked in black, eyes burning like fire, tries to take control of the novice's soul. Her screams echo through the dungeon, but in a moment of courage, she puts the holy blood in her mouth and spits it into the water. The entire pool turns holy. The demon is dragged into the sacred water, screaming as it burns. The novice loses consciousness, but Frenchie dives in and saves her, pulling her to safety. Slowly, she wakes up. It seems the nightmare is finally over. At sunrise, the monastery is silent again. Frenchie cracks a joke, trying to lighten the mood. But the story doesn't end here. As they return, the camera lingers on Frenchie. On his neck, a faint mark is visible. The bite of Valak. Meaning, Valak was not fully destroyed. Its evil spirit still lingers, and the terror is far from over. To watch more such stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.